What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do an unboxing of the budget-friendly Edifier X Lite 3 earbuds. I don't know where I got the XT from, but they're the X3 Lites. Huge shout out to Edifier for reaching out to the channel and provide these earbuds for an honest unboxing and review. So you know how we do when it comes to unboxings here. Let's get to it. All right, we are back in with the Edifier X3 Lite Earbuds. Again, huge shout out to Edifier for reaching out to the channel and supplying these earbuds for an honest unboxing and review. So let's go ahead and dive in and talk price and specs. First price, you can get these at $34.99 or $35 on edifier.com. If you go over to Amazon, you can get these for $29.99. All right, they come in two colors. They come in the ivory and gray, as you can see here. As far as specs goes, when we talk about Bluetooth versions, they rock Bluetooth 5.3, but with codec support for only SBC, as far as it's being listed, I'm quite sure these guys would work on any device as well. As far as noise canceling, there is no active noise canceling, but they do have environmental noise canceling, or ENC algorithm within the earbuds that helps with calls. As far as battery life, you can get up to 6 hours on the earbuds. With the case, you can get up to 24 hours. There is no fast charging or wireless features on the earbuds or case. But as far as water resistance, they are rated at IP55. And if you go with special features, you have touch controls, low latency game mode, and app support for iOS and Android devices. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into these. All right, another nice little budget offering by Edifier. Go ahead and see what we got here in the box. Right off the bat, on the top, you see you got your case and earbuds. We'll take care of that in a minute. Underneath, we've got our USB-A to USB-C cable, a decent length cable, longer than I'm used to seeing in some earbuds, especially budget-friendly earbud cases. All right, and of course, underneath here, we've got our documentation. We got our manual. We'll keep that off to the side, and then we've got our safety information as well from Edifier in multiple languages. Okay, we'll keep that, and of course, we got some replaceable ear tips. I'm taking these are the large and small ear tips in here. Okay, so that's what we have in the case there. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up, and then we're gonna take a look at the case and earbuds. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. Let's go ahead and pop out the case first. Take a quick look. As you can see, very small case here. Let me get this off to the side. Nice pocketable form factor to it. Edifier branding on the top here. Then on the back, you've got your USB-C charging port. And you open it up. And of course, you got your left and right branding here for which earbud goes into where. Not too strong of a hinge on that. Let's see, we sit this down. Yeah, it won't stay open. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and pull out the earbuds and take a look. They kind of remind me of the TWS ones as far as the form factor goes. You got your Edifier branding on the top, or the logo on the top. Okay, two prongs on it for charging. All right, well, obviously it has a medium ear tip on it. This is also your touch control pad here. Let's go ahead and put these guys in the case, see what they look like. Let me pull this one out. All right. And again, very compact package here. I like it. You can throw it in a pocket and keep it going. And you pop them out, boom. They look just like that. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and pull one of these out. I'm gonna pop it in the ear and we'll see what they look like. All right, and here we go. Get that out the way. As you can see how they look in the ear. Doesn't take up a lot of the ear well. Protrudes out just a little bit from the ear, but they still have that discreet feel to them. Nice light feeling when I have them in the ear. Again, you gotta get a proper ear tip, get that good seal in there. It will definitely help, especially with noise isolation and when it comes to these earbuds, since there's no ANC, and it helps with also sound. Again, nice size touch surface there, so you can actuate functionality in the earbuds. And again, a very comfortable fit and feel for these guys. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get these guys paired up and continue our testing. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. You can pull these, pop these open. All right, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's red lights on the inside there. Let's go ahead and see if we can scan and see if we can pick these up. Let's see. We're doing this in real time, folks, so. All right, let's see if it picks it up. Let's go ahead and pull these out and see if they go into pairing mode if we set them up to the side, out of the case. All right, now they're officially in pairing mode now. So you have to take them out of the case and put them in pairing mode. Let's hit scan again on the phone. All right, we got them there. X3 Lite, so you can see right there. Let's go ahead and pair them up. Yep. All right, and there they are. They're all paired up on the phone. Nicely done. So you have to take them out of the case to put them in pairing mode initially. But once you do that, it's a quick go into the settings, scan, pick them up, pair them, and you're done. Let's continue. All right, we are back in. We went ahead and got them into the app. As you can see here, they just give you the picture of the earbuds in the case and the battery levels for both the left and right earbud. Okay, if we slide over one into the center, we've got our, excuse me, our preset EQ settings. So there is no personal customizable EQ settings for these earbuds. So we got the full classic pop, we got classic pop, classical, and rock. So we'll come back to those. Then of course you got the next slide over, you've got where you can turn gaming mode off and on. All right, so if you move down to the options below here, you can go into Discover. It will take you out to the Edifier website where you can take a look at their products and everything. You got the mail option. If you're signed up and everything, you can get mail, emails through them. All right, and then of course, let's get back out of here. Oops, went back in, sorry about that. Then of course you hit me. You can go in and see your device compatibility with the app. You got your pop-up pairing notification you can have on your phone. You can turn that off and on. You can add a widget to your screen. That way you can just utilize the controls from there instead of coming into the app. You have frequently asked questions and about us there. So again, if you hit there's a little gear in the upper right corner. If you tap on that, you can go into other options. You got your user manual. Then you got your control settings where you can set for double tap, set for double tap, triple tap, and tap and hold functions. And you can do it for both left and right earbud. We'll walk through those once I have those set up. Okay, and then moving down, you've got Find My Earbuds. You can go in there and you can find it. You can hit search. And this is the sound it makes. Let me go ahead. Okay, that's the sound it makes when you're trying to find them. All right, and then of course you got your volume prompts. I have mine at 7. That's for when it's telling you cycling through the prompts like game mode and everything like that. You can power off the earbuds here. You can also do a shutdown timer. You can create one of those. You got your Bluetooth settings here where you can go and disconnect or repair them. All right, and then of course you got factory settings there where you can just go ahead and reset everything. All right, and again, that is it for the walkthrough on the app. Very neat and clean, straight to the point. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna try the mono mode test. We're gonna see if one earbud will work while the other one is in the case. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pop these in. Knock the case over. All right. Okay, we got them in. Now they're already paired up. So let's go ahead and hit play. All right. We got audio playing out of the earbuds, both of them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead with the left earbud, pull this one out, pop it in the case, close it. Audio is still playing. I still hear music in the right earbud. So let's go ahead and pull this back out. All right. We got video, audio coming out of both earbuds. So let's go ahead and do the right earbud now. All right, right one's out. In the case, close it. Audio is playing out of the left earbud. So you can use them in mono mode, doubles your battery life. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a touch control test. Right now, as you can see, we are in the app. I went ahead and set up my own touch control features to how I want them set up for both the left and right earbud. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna, because we can't split screen the Edifier app, for some reason, I went ahead and put my music app in a pop-up window so we could go ahead and see what function is I'm using and if they work or not, okay? So what we got now is we're gonna continue on with Run DMC as our test bed right now. And we are in the left ear, we're gonna go through it. So the left earbud and right earbud, I have set for the double tap option for play pause. That way, if I'm using either one individually, I still have that function available to play and pause audio when need to. That's my rationale. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and hit play. As you can see, left earbud is set for double tap for play pause. So it's double tap the left, 1, 2. Oops, let me do it. 1, 2. All right, I didn't hit the right. I didn't hit it right. All right, so there it is. You can see it paused my audio down there. Let's double tap it again. 1, 2. Audio is playing. Back on the right earbud. 1, 2. All right, there we go. It paused it. Right earbud again. 1, 2. Now it's playing. All right. So now we move down to triple tap. Triple tap. I have on my left earbud. I'll have it go to my previous track. Right earbud goes to my previous track. All right. So what we're going to do now is on the left earbud, pay attention to the bar on the audio. We're going to triple tap. It should take us back to the beginning, and then we're going to triple tap again and go to the previous track. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3. All right, took me back. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm back to previous track rather. All right. So now the right earbud will take me to the next track. So we're going to triple tap that here. 1, 2, 3. And it ran me right back to the next track. Okay. Now the tap and hold feature I have on my left earbud. I have it where you press and hold and the volume will go down. And on the right earbud, the volume increases. So what we're going to do now is we'll go ahead with the left earbud, press and hold. As you can see, the icon popped up and my audio, the volume went down. All right, so we're going to grab the right earbud, press and hold. As you can see, the volume went up. So far the functionalities do work. But as you can see here, you have so many to choose from. This is just a list of all of them. I really wish they had a single tap feature. That way you can really get these fine-tuned to the way you like. Yeah, single tap, double tap, triple tap, and tap and hold for each earbud would be a perfect amount of functionality for all these earbuds. So that's why you can see touch controls work. Let's continue. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to test the gaming mode, the low latency feature of the gaming mode. So what we're going to do, we're going to slide over and turn gaming mode on. Since I do not have it set up as to be turned on in my with my touch controls. So as you can see, we have it turned on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump into one of my videos, and we're going to test the latency and see if everything matches up. So let me, I got this still up. I don't know. Well, anyway. All right, as you can see here, so far, as far as I can see, latency is good. There is no latency rather. Everything seems to be right in sync. So that's a very good look for these earbuds. Low latency, superb. Let's continue.
This is a mic test with the Edifier X3 Lite Earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Edifier X3 Lite Earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Edifier X3 Lite Earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Edifier X3 Lite Earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, we are back in, and what we're gonna do now is the sound test. Again, since we can't split screen the Edifier app, we got our audio, our title app in a pop-up screen, so we can go and we'll go ahead and cycle through the presets to see how they sound, since there is no customized EQ for these earbuds. So we've got Old Money already queued up. We are in our optimal listening level. We are right there where we want to be. Okay. Again, I do not listen to my earbuds at 100 at max volume. I feel as though I shouldn't have to in order to get the great sound I want. I know a lot of people ask how do they get extremely loud, or certain earbuds get very loud and things like that. But like I said, if they're pretty loud at my settings, they get enormously loud at max settings, in my opinion. All right, so, and also one more point, I did switch out the ear tips. I did put in the larger pair so I can get a better noise isolation. So that way it helps me to proper critique how they sound. All right, just wanted to keep it 100 with you guys. And go ahead and put that back in. All right, we are good to go. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, right off the top, already nice and bright sounding. Vocals sound really clean. Right now we're in classic preset. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to pop now. All right, there was a little bit of delay in switching over, but you got a little bit more bass with the piano keys. We'll pop. All right, now the background instruments are coming in, the strings. Sounding nice. That sub bass rumble from the cello, nice and warm. I'm liking the way this sounds so far. Let's go to classical. All right. Okay. Classical seems to bring out more of the mid range and the high and the treble. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and try rock. Okay, let's see. That was a faster transition, but this one seems to give me a little bit more of what I'm looking for. Nice warm bass there. But you got the balance with the mids, or excuse me, the mid range and the treble. I think rock gives me what I'm looking for. As far as the sound I'm looking for, if I have to choose between these two. So far, looks like I'm leaning towards rock. Let's go ahead and get back over to classic. And we're gonna go ahead and oops, get back up there. We're gonna go into our bass song. All right, now we're in classic right now. Nice bass thump, sub bass rumble, hits. It sounds good, really good. All right, let's go. Vocal is nice and clean. That auto tone tinny sound doesn't hit me like it normally does. It's almost, I don't know, it hits a nerve with me, but I think it's been smoothed over here. Let's go ahead and switch to pop. All right. Now pop, giving me a little bit more bass. That sub bass rumble is nice. Ooh, for $30, this nice sounding bass. Okay, E40's in nice and clean. Let's go and switch to classical. All right. I still got bass, but it's not as prominent as the treble and mid range. But it's still there. That's nice. All right, let's go ahead and get over to rock. Again, the rock. To me, the rock preset is giving me exactly what I want. I'm getting that good bass thump and everything, and I'm still getting that nice clean mids and highs. So I'm getting that good balance, almost that V shape. You know, I'm getting almost like that. It feels like that to me. All right. Again, so far, rock has gotten the best out of the two of the three, in my opinion, if I had to choose. Let's go ahead and get to our final song. Going Home. All right, here we go. I'm sorry, let's get back to classical, or a classic rather. Okay. Nice clean sound. It's a nice sound. It's a little flatter than I expected, but it does sound good. Let's go to pop. All right, this one gives me a little bit more body, a little more bass, more low end. Sounds good. All right, nice clean saxophone. Here's that high note. Nice and crisp. All right, let's get the classical. All right, again, classical brings up the mids and trebles, sets the bass back a little bit. But man, that saxophone sounds really clean. Very nice. Let's go ahead and pop into rock. All right, now this one's been my winner the last two. See how they fare in this song. Right now. Okay, now I'm starting to see the difference in this one, where the lead saxophone is not as bright sounding as it is in the other three, especially the classical one. But again, I'm getting that all around good sound. I'm getting that balance. So again, great. I like the way it sounds. It's just I could definitely tell the difference in that one. All right, so really good preset sounds coming out of all four of these. But if I would definitely go, if I had to pick one to listen to all the time, I would definitely go with the rock preset. With the Kenny G song, it didn't sound a little low, a little muffled when it came to the Kenny G song, as opposed to the other three on the mids and the treble end. But other than that, the bass and everything, I got a great bass out of them, and I got a more of a V-shaped sound, in my opinion, when listening to Old Money and E40's You and That, when I use the rock preset. So if I had to choose one, I would choose the rock preset for this one. If I'm going to using these earbuds going forward, and I have to admit, having the larger ear tip and giving me that really good seal definitely helped out when doing this this sound test rather. I always say, proper ear tips gives you what you need. So by all means, test all three of these out. If they don't work, if there's an aftermarket one that you prefer to use it, you will definitely not be disappointed with these. All right. So again, great sound on all four presets. Let's continue. All right, we are back in. Let's go ahead and talk my likes and dislikes for these earbuds. First of all, let's start off with my dislikes. I understand these guys are at what, 30, 35 bucks, 30 bucks. But they could have fast charging. In my opinion, I thought they would have that. I understand they could have had wireless charging with these as well, in my opinion. So the lack of fast charging, wireless charging, again, wireless charging is not a deal breaker. but it would have been nice to have these on there. Fast charge definitely would have been sweet. Um, I would recommend. I definitely would have liked that. Uh, Another thing I don't like about it is this hinge, very flimsy, will not stay open at all. It's just I like the close. I like the way it closes and stays closed. But the fact that once you have it open, the hinge is weak. It doesn't stay open. That was one of the things I wish they had there. What else do I do not like about these? Let's see. I don't think there's too much more. Oh, let's go ahead and dive into the equalizer, the app. No customized equalizer. Yeah, the presets, they sound fantastic with the presets. I got great sound on all three of my songs when using all four preset options there. I'm gonna come back to those in a second because I think I have a dislike there as well. But the lack of custom EQ definitely is a dislike when it comes to these earbuds. I wish they would have had that incorporated into the app for these. And also when you talking about the presets, the switch over, and it takes too long. In my opinion, it takes too long. It takes you right out of the song, switches over, and then puts you back in the song. I think that should be more of an instant changeover. I understand that you're going from different types of sound settings and everything, but I think that could be a little bit more of a smoother transition. Let me see what else is there. I can't think of anything else that comes to mind as far as dislikes. So let's go ahead and slide over and into my likes. First off, like I said, I always was a big earbud guy, and still love them, but I like the way these fit and feel in my ear. Very discreet. They fit in. Like I said, I got the large ear tip in on these. But with that large ear tip, I get a great seal. And again, great fit. They don't seem to move or anything like that when I move my head. I only use these for a limited amount of time for this. But so far, I have not had any complaints with them. Excuse me. As far as wearing these guys. Again, and let's see what else. I love the sound is great. I mean, despite not having the EQ, which is on my dislikes pile, they do sound great with the four presets they have out there that they provided. I would just like to be able to fine tune my sound. But like I said, of all the ones that they have, the four that they give you, I more likely would stick with the rock preset in my opinion, because I think that gives me the closest to my V shape that I like. Let me see what else. Size, yep. I like the case size altogether. Very nice and pocketable. You can throw this in your pocket and keep it moving. It doesn't bulk. It does not too bulky or anything like that. So I do like the case sizing and everything. Let me see what else. I think that covers everything. Does that cover everything? Yeah, I think it does. So okay. Oh, and one other, I know they're only $29, but another one to throw on my dislike pile, multi-point connectivity. Yeah, they're $29, man. Yeah, I know, but there are some under $100 or pretty close to it that can do multi-point, and for them not to have it, that's a dislike. All right, so now back onto my likes. That just popped in my head. I want to make sure I put that in there. All right, and okay, and then and ANC, the lack of ANC, another dislike. I'm just all over the map. But another dislike is lack of ANC. Yes, I know. Again, they're $30. They're budget earbuds. I get it, but I want to put that out there. All right, so another like. Speaking of $30 is the price. These cars are perfectly priced. Again, I understand where they're aiming at. They're aiming at the budget field. We got Christmas coming up. You have young people who want earbuds. This is a great way to start them off, learning to use earbuds properly and learning how to be responsible with them. And again, if one gets lost, you do have the Find My Earbud feature in the app, so you can find them if one gets lost in the couch or anything like that. But again, if they lose one outside or at a friend's house or something like that, then they're only $30. And if you want to, you can go ahead and purchase another pair and keep it moving. So I like that price point and everything like that. And again, it works great for stocking stuffers and like and gifts for like the younger crowd. All right, so this is my likes and dislikes for the Edifier X3 Lites. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. All right, this has been the unboxing and review of the Edifier X3 Lite Earbuds. Again, huge shout out to Edifier for reaching out to the channel and supplying these earbuds for an honest unboxing and review. I really appreciate it. And if you like what you see here on the channel, go ahead and hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe if you want to continue, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when videos like this and others drop. Do I highly recommend these? Yes, I recommend these, especially if you're on a budget, and especially if you're looking for something for like a travel bag, you want to throw them in case your top tier ones die out. You can pop these in and keep it moving. And again, good for stocking stuffers for young ones in your family who want earbuds and everything. You can go ahead and get a pair of these, $30, 25, $30, and you're good to go there. A very, very good pair of earbuds to start out with. All right. Again, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.